Well, it just started heating up because the police started using really loud sound grenades in order to disperse the crowd. They're trying to bring the crowd to move downwards, down the Champs-Élysées. Until now, it's been very quiet, nothing in comparison to the past few weeks. People were just strolling down the Champs-Élysées, chanting slogans, asking for Emmanuel Macron, the president, to resign, singing the national anthem. It's been very quiet with many people, many youth trying to, with many youth just here, some playing the guitar, some others playing music, some others singing. So it was quite peaceful. Many protesters here today, thousands of protesters all over the Champs-Élysées. Just now, the police started firing tear gas and sound grenades to disperse the crowd. They're moving downwards at the moment, but as I said, nothing in comparison with what we have witnessed last Saturday.
Now, Sandro, for those people that are just tuning into this coverage here on France 24 of this fresh unrest, just talk us through what the authorities and what the police have put in place in a massive attempt to try and prevent a repeat of last Saturday's rioting.
Absolutely. It was the government and the city of Paris were very keen on preventing anything like what happened last week to happen again. This is why the police forces changed their strategy today. What they did is that they widened the perimeter. 36 metro stations have been closed, and that also means that if you want to enter the perimeter, you're a yellow vest protester, you want to enter the perimeter, you have to go through a search, and they're taking away the masks, they're taking away the dangerous items, and that's all in order for to impede troublemakers to actually enter the security perimeter. And you actually realize when you're inside that there are less troublemakers, less people who are willing to provoke clashes with the police than there were on last Sunday. So for now, we can say that the strategy of the police is more efficient than it was last week. It's still far from perfect in the sense that clashes are still erupting and things are definitely heating up at the moment, as you can hear. But we can say that up until now, at least, it's been more efficient than last Saturday.
Now, Sandro, we tend, of course, to now say les gilets jaunes, the yellow vests, as being one big collective anti-government entity. But of course, there are dividing lines between them. They aren't all out to cause trouble. Have you seen anyone on the Champs-Élysées this Saturday who has come out in a bid to voice their frustrations against the Macron government in a more calm way?
Absolutely. Actually, most protesters are very peaceful protesters. They did not come here to provoke clashes or to participate in clashes. And you can see that most of the crowd is actually just watching. Whenever something violent happens, they're trying to walk away and to just watch and see what happens. But most of the people who've come here, they've actually just come quite peacefully. Some troublemakers have managed to enter with some gear, obviously, going around the security perimeter. But most protesters, as I was saying, well, they are very motivated indeed, but they are just chanting slogans. They're not here to destroy anything or to fight the police.
Sandro Lutiens, our reporter there on the Champs-Élysées Avenue. And we should just remind our viewers that another demonstration is being planned this Saturday much further east in the French capital. Of course, the Champs-Élysées Avenue is in the western 8th arrondissement of the capital. But later on this Saturday, we are expecting a big march to take place in the Place de la Bastille. That's the historic, the revolutionary square, the square that symbolises everything that the far left represents. That rally set to take place here in Paris a little later.